So we are back in Premier League action, and tomorrow 4 p.m. Super Sunday we have Crystal Palace at the Emirates. Before I get into my video, my predicted 1 to 11 and how I see the game's going to go, don't forget, stick a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm not going to the game tomorrow, and I have actually given my ticket away for free to Deluded Gooner. Go check his YouTube channel out. Yeah, just search Deluded Gooner in YouTube. You will find his channel. Sound guy, and he has a freebie for tomorrow because I ain't charging him a penny for the ticket. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to enjoy my Easter Sunday. Nice little bit of roast dinner, sunshine, couple of drinks, and watch the Arsenal absolutely slap the granny out of Crystal Palace. But Crystal Palace, they've done well this season. I'll be honest. Their league position doesn't justify what they've done this season. Against the big teams away from home, they've put up a fight. We all remember them beating Man City earlier in the season. They lost 4-3 up at Anfield. They drew with us away at their ground earlier in the season as well. Wilfried Zaha causing mayhem and winning penalties left, right and centre. But for me, this game, we have to win it. Spurs lost today to Man City, and they were denied 2 clear penalties, which makes it even funnier. So if we win tomorrow, we go 3rd in the league. It is a must-win game. We cannot drop points, and our home form has been absolutely fantastic this season. We have only lost to Man City at home this season in the league. So I see this only being one way. I can't see Palace doing anything, if I'm being completely honest. Yes, we know they've got Andros Townsend, they've got Benteke, they've got Zaha, they've got Miller, whatever his name is, Vich, who's a penalty merchant. But at the end of the day, we're at home, the crowd behind us. The Emirates has been rocking this season as well, so big up everyone who's been there this season. But I see it only going one way. And I'll be honest, I watched Unai Emery's press conference the other day, and he was saying that he's going to rotate players. Obviously, Aaron Ramsey's out for this game. He's going to be out for the next few games, if not all the games. He could be out for the rest of the season. We don't know right now. But Granit Xhaka, Lucas Torreira, they are both injury doubts right now. I don't think either of them are going to play tomorrow. But I don't know. I don't think Koscielny will play tomorrow either. He's put in some monumental performances in the last couple of weeks, 3 or 4 games in a row, for a guy of his age coming off of the back of a mad injury as well. So I think that it's going to be a shape-up of squad, but I can only see it being one way, and that is an Arsenal victory. And maybe that's just me being deluded, maybe that's just me being biased because I'm an Arsenal fan, who knows. But I'm going to get into my 1 to 11, so leave all your 1 to 11s in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think, how you see this game going as well. I'm going to go with Leno in goal. Obviously, he is our Premier League goalkeeper right now. Petr Cech done really well in midweek. Didn't really have a great deal to do, but when he was called upon, he made 2 mad saves. One from our centre-back on the day, Monreal, and one from Callahan. So, but yeah, it's good. It's good that we've got 2 keepers in top form right now. On to the defence, and I am going to go with a back 5, back 3, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go with Maitland-Niles. That guy was outstanding against Napoli over both legs, and against Watford as well. This guy has really stepped up since the Everton defeat, and he has been superb in all 3 of them games. So for me, Maitland-Niles. On the opposite side of that, I'm going to go with Kolasinac. I think that Emery will start him. I think that's what I would do as well. I'd start him. We need a bit of pace. We need a bit of overlapping down that side. Yes, his crossing ain't great, but he causes problems, and he drags people out of position, which opens up space for midfield runners. So for me, Kolasinac starts there. Back 3, obviously, centre-backs. Like I said, I'm going to drop Koscielny for this game. I think he needs a rest. I think he's put in some mad effort, and it's about time he had a little rest. Rest him for this game, and then we go again next week. But I'm going to go with Mavropanos. I don't think he was great against Watford. Obviously, he got subbed, but that was his first game for as far as, well, God knows how long. I can't even remember the last time Mavropanos played a game. Next to him, I'm going to go with Mustafi and Monreal. I think as a 5, with Maitland-Niles and Kolasinac, I think that is enough to deal with Crystal Palace's threat. like I said, all they have got is Zaha. Man mark Zaha out the game, you basically win the game quite comfortably because they can't defend, their goalkeeper's trash, and their midfield ain't all that. But maybe I'm being arrogant, like I said, I don't know. But onto midfield, Unai Emery said that he's going to switch it up a little bit. Obviously, like I said, Ramsey, Xhaka and Torreira are all carrying injuries. We see that with Torreira the other night. I don't think he was fully fit for the game. Probably shouldn't have started the game, but he did. I'd go with El Neni. Yep, I know El Neni. And I'll go with Guendouzi. Mesut Ozil in front of them. And then I'd go with both of our bangers up front. I'd go with Aubameyang and Lacazette for this game. That way you then have on the bench Mkhitaryan. You have Iwobi. So you've got genuine pace and directness when they come off the bench in the second half. You could change the formation to a 4-4-2, or you could change it to a 4-2-3-1 if you want to in the second half, depending on how the game's going. But for me, I think that team that I've just named there, I think that beats Crystal Palace. We're immense at home. They're decent away from home against the big teams this season, but let's be real, they're 14th in the table for a reason. And that's because they are not all that. They can't defend. Their manager is a dinosaur. How this guy is still managing football teams in the Premier League is a miracle. Yeah. But I don't know. How I see the game going, I think that similar to how it was at Crystal Palace, I think that they're going to sit deep. I think they're going to try and hit us on the break. They're going to try and dive for penalties like Zaha does every game. And we just have to be cute. We have to be aware. We have to make sure that we are on our job. And like I said, man mark Zaha out the game. I think we win the game because other than that, yeah, Andros Townsend can score an absolute banger out of nothing. We've all seen that, yeah. But other than that, they have literally got nothing in their team that scares me a single bit. And I don't want to sound like I'm being cocky and like up myself and, oh, we're Arsenal, we're a bigger club and all that, because it ain't like that. But they are 14th for a reason. We are 4th for a reason, and we have got a chance to go 3rd for a reason. Now, these players need to step up. Yes, I know they've given massive efforts in the last 3 or 4 weeks against Napoli home and away, against Watford away. Even though they had 10 men, that was not an easy game. But I think this is only going one way. And I think that we need to be clinical. I think we need to come out the traps early, press them high up the pitch, suffocate Zaha, and make sure that we whip our crosses into the box to our 2 bangers up front. And let's hope and pray that our 2 bangers up front ain't missing sitters this week. Because we all see Aubameyang miss a sitter the other night against Napoli. Lacazette's missed a few this season. But genuinely, at home, we are normally pretty decent and we are normally quite clinical. And with Mesut Ozil just in the pocket, just behind the 2 strikers, let's hope and pray that he can do something tomorrow. Let's hope that his class shows through, and let's hope that we win the game. And if we do win the game, we're above the scum down the road, and we're in prime position to finish in that top 4. Chelsea play on Monday. Man United have got Man City next. So it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to get in that top 4, but we have to win this game at home tomorrow. If we don't win this, the chances of us getting top 4 are massively dented, but I see it as we'll win it. And like I said, I think it'll be quite comfortable. That's not disregarding Crystal Palace. Like I said, they're a half-decent outfit away from home against the big uns this season. I don't rate their manager. I don't really rate Wilfried Zaha. But they are a solid unit and they play decent football at times, especially against Man City. They took Man City apart at the Etihad. So we've got to be on our jobs tomorrow. But with all that being said, I'm going to go with a score prediction of Arsenal 3, Crystal Palace 1. I'm going to go with Lacazette first goal. Let me know your score predictions down there in the comments section. Leave your 1 to 11s down there as well. Let me know what you guys think of the game, how it's going to pan out. Yeah, subscribe, like, share. Leave your comments down below. Until tomorrow when I do my review after the game, which will be probably in a back garden somewhere in Milton Keynes, because like I said, I'm going to a family dinner tomorrow. So yeah, I'll probably be a little bit tipsy, and I know you guys love Tipsy Lee after a game, so yeah, leave it all down there. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.